All they want is sports, drugs, and entertainment. All they need is sports, drugs, and entertainment. All they want is sports, drugs, and entertainment. Sports, drugs, and entertainment. Sports, drugs, and entertainment.
Here we are. What's up, what's up, what's up? Hope everybody enjoyed their Christmas and all that. December 26th, I got my dogs in here with me. I got my dog from back in the days. Looked like me a little bit if I took my hat off. My boy Mike, what's up, bro? What's going on with you, bro? What's up, bro? What's up? I got my other dog with me, my dog CJ.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, man? Y'all might not know them. Y'all might know them. Y'all kids know them. These guys is heavy in the basketball scene in New York City. If you need to get right, tap in. They with the Gauchos. They doing what they got to do and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to bring them up here because it's the first sports talk that we did on this show. And like, you know, what would we be if it's sports in a SDE? Like, we got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So my dog just here. But anyway, what's up with y'all? How y'all feeling, man?
Good.
Good, man.
Well, something like a day off.
Oh, we're busy like that?
Something like a day off. Yeah.
We had a morning workout today.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I like what y'all doing for the kids and all of that, man. That's what's up. But let's get into it. What's the status right now on New York basketball from the high school level to the going to the college level, man? What's the status right now? How y'all see it? Are we still on the map or are we coming back with it?
I like the college level. They got
College
a lot
level?
of freshmen playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Got the kid at Pitt, St. John's.
Oh, the brothers, the twins, right?
Yeah, they doing good.
Oh, yo, they came out of nowhere. They played with y'all before?
Nah, they play with New Heights, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if y'all don't know, like New Heights, that's a AAU team. They got the Gauchos, and I can let them explain it. What's going on over there, and when y'all at with it?
Yeah. Gauchos, we got RJ at UNC.
Okay.
He came from Gauchos.
Okay. What's up with you, Mike, man? What's going on, man?
Nah, we good. I think New York is good. It's kind of we in the whole no different than Europe and the United States thing.
Mm-hmm.
Other states just catching up a little bit.
Okay.
But I mean, we good at every level. High school, we got some of the top players in the country. We got I want to say we have a few in the top 25 in high school. Obviously, we got some top players in college, and then I think we got a couple of rookies that got drafted this year.
Seven from New York.
Yep. So we got a couple. Well, obviously, kid that's with the Knicks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Greg Anthony's son.
So they working. You see what's going on. If your kids want to get right, want to go to the league, tap in with these guys right here. Man. They
Cole
got
was
the
in the
skill.
gym every day, right?
Yeah, the summer.
Oh, the Anthony do, right?
Yeah,
He
workouts
was
there.
good. I forgot he was at Malloy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Nah, it's crazy when you look at it. You be like, yo, we definitely producing because.
Cause that Malloy team, Cole and Moses both in the league.
Oh yeah, Moses too.
He on the Thunder.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, I'm just getting some more questions and all that, bro. So listen, all right. So with the AAU thing, who's the best team in New York City right now?
The Gauchos.
I mean, that's not y'all not being biased. Y'all just will the stats and the wins and losses with that.
From New York City with New York City kids is the Gauchos.
Okay.
You look at
Everything
everything else. You go Rams. They got kids from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Lightning got some kids from New York, but they got a lot of kids from Connecticut.
Okay.
Who else is it? PSA got kids from Jersey.
Yeah.
So all the New York-based kids come through the Gauchos.
Okay. So how'd y'all get involved with the Gauchos?
This guy, I got involved with him. He brought me up there, 5 years ago?
Okay.
Nah, longer than that. Yeah.
Might be 6.
I mean, you first got up there when Justin was there.
Oh yeah. So I started going up there when my brother was playing.
Okay.
And I was helping with that team.
Shout out to your brother too. He good.
Then I disappeared for a little bit.
Okay.
And then he had a team. It was a third grade team. He told me to come help out, and I've been stuck since.
That's what's up, man. So y'all don't understand. Like the Gauchos is in the Bronx, man. These guys, they from Queens. They from Ravenswoods, man. Like we running this thing. It's crazy. It wasn't like that when I was coming up. It was crazy. I remember I went to a tryout, came down, clapped on the dude, boom, made the team. My mom wasn't trying to drive me to Gauchos. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So you got to have guys like y'all, you know what I'm saying, to make it all work. You know what I'm saying? Bring the kids in. So that's what's up, man.
I switched my car for the kids. I had to Challenger. Went and got the Durango, packed them all in. We go to Gauchos every day.
Okay. You got kids?
Nah.
Mike got kids?
One on the way.
Oh, that's what's up. That's a blessing, son. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. All right, so
And then, well, if you from the Tri-Hood area, where we from, everybody know Monster. So
shout out to Blotty.
Yeah, that's how I got involved with it. First with running around with him in the summers.
I remember that too.
Yeah, with Team Odom.
They not around no more, right?
Nah, they stopped.
Damn,
Then I graduated school. I ended up doing a little internship there.
This guy been across the water training Ben Simmons and type of dudes. He's doing his thing. So we gonna get there. But let's stay focused on what we at right now. So at the end of the day, I see what y'all doing right now. What's the next transition y'all trying to go? Like this is just like a hobby thing or a career thing with you guys?
I do it to help the kids from the neighborhood.
Okay.
I know, like you said, when I was a kid, I ain't had nobody to bring me nowhere.
Yeah.
Play no ball. We ain't had no teams out there.
Yeah, that was crazy. It's mad teams now.
Yeah.
So that's
Everywhere. Yeah, and then for me, I've been able to do a little bit of different things.
Okay.
I went to school in the sports field. So I might try to explore some stuff after we finish up with this group that we've been with.
Okay.
Whether it be with that or go some other routes within the business. But the main thing is, just finishing with the group, our first group, finishing up with them, getting them where they need to be.
Okay.
And then just growing from there.
I respect that. So listen, who's the next generation of like New York ballers that's coming out that we should be looking out for?
Markel Austin.
Oh yeah, Markel, yeah.
He's the best 8th grader in America.
Yeah, clap it up for him, man. He definitely working, man. Look out for him, man. As far as like high school, the next 2 years, you know what I mean? Because he got a little way to go. But we, you know what I'm saying? But we can enjoy it, you know. But like the next 2 years, like in your program, or even not even your program, like somebody to look out for in New York City.
Well, I would say, there's a lot of kids. Obviously, the group that we have, the kids are 14 and going on 15 years old. Okay. So that's
like
8th graders
right?
and 9th graders,
okay.
Yeah. But being that we've been around those age groups, we've got to see some of the guys that's probably sophomores and juniors now. Mm-hmm. So I would say, there's a lot of talent throughout the city.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good talent in the building. Markel is probably I definitely would say he's probably the best, if not one of the best 8th graders. We got then a few kids from the neighborhood. Brandon Williams, Nazir Rodriguez.
Yeah, that kid, right? Yeah, he's tough.
Nazir Rodriguez. We got another kid, 8th grade, Eric. He's also from the Bridge.
Oh, okay, a little dip.
It's a lot of. I'm a little biased because I obviously being from Queens, you want to see the Queens kids do what they do. There's a lot of Queens kids, especially at the Gauchos.
Yeah.
And then we got there's a lot on, I want to say, Lightning. So Queens there's a lot of quality Queens kids, but I think within the next 2 to 3 years, the sophomore class this year, freshman class, and then the rising freshmen.
No Zion type coming out, right? No Zion type dudes. Like that. We need something. Like that.
we got some athletes though.
We got Obi Toppin. Did he play with y'all?
Nah, he played with Lightning. He was a late bloomer though. He was a late bloomer.
So he wasn't really looked at. Like...
Nah. He went to he did the prep school.
Oh, okay. So. Yeah, because I'm like, I never heard of him, but it like that's how Damian Lillard was. Like it'd be like that, you know. So,
I think he from Brooklyn.
Yeah. He from Brooklyn.
But the city's loaded. I would say city's loaded. I would say the best groups though would be the 9th grade and probably the 10th grade. Classes in the city right now, but it's loaded. It's loaded.
Okay.
There's a lot of names to be known.
So what's important? Is the AAU more important than the high school team you play for, or?
I think it's a balance because I do high school too. I'm at Christ the King.
Okay.
So
shout out to CK, my nigga Audie. What's up, man?
Audie brought me in.
Okay, that's Audie. That's my man from St. Joe's, man. Audie's my dog.
So with the high school, I guess in the wintertime, high school is more important.
Okay.
That's what you focus on. Then in the spring, summer, that's when you get AAU time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a balance though. I think the business is changing. Everything is shifting a little bit. It's definitely shifting now, where it might end up being a little bit more high school. But I mean, let's wait and see once COVID is over.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, the basketball game, not even just college and the NBA. I mean, that's what a lot of people hear about, but the high school and everything else, even high school down, it's the business is growing, so it's always shifting some way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. You think it's ever gonna get back to like when we was coming up, like Omar, Talik, and Dre Barrett on like one All-American team?
With the I mean, not to be biased, but this year's freshman class, I think it's a lot of talent where it could end up being like that. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of guards right now I seen them put in work for the last 5-6 years. Yeah. From here to Portland to Vegas, they did their numbers. So it's gonna be fun to watch the next 2-3 years.
It's a lot of good players, especially that freshman class with.
Yeah, it's loaded.
You go all guys, you go Boogie.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys. We
Taj.
We've been able to work with a lot of the, I want to say, top 10 guys from about third grade. And when I say they ahead of the game from a skill standpoint, they still growing. A lot of them is already 6'2", 6'3" as freshmen, but they got high skill sets. So it's gonna be interesting to see them grow over the next 3 years. I personally think there's gonna end up being maybe 3 McDonald's kids from that class.
That'd be crazy. When you said skill set, that shit was crazy because I went to one of your practices when I brought my little cousin. Yo, the shit they was doing at 10 years old, I wasn't doing that shit. I ain't have a fucking chance. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? Like, if I had some of that, that's why I'm like when y'all do it, I know these kids can at least go to college for free. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And that should be like the goal. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Anything else, it'll work itself out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. That's crazy though, man. So as far as like top AAU teams, who's like always y'all nemesis or whatever like in New York City? Because I remember back in the days like ISA, you had the Church, you had Brooklyn USA, you had all these teams. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out the loop. So is it still like that? It's still like y'all still battling on that level?
The last battle we really had, what was that?
I mean, for the younger age groups, excuse me, it's probably between us and the Church.
Okay.
As you get to the high school levels, there's a few more teams now than there was in the past without the Gauchos in Riverside.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of teams. Like
it's way more. This shit is crazy,
yeah, it's probably,
son.
I mean, it's like six other programs. Yeah.
6 other big time programs.
So listen, so we had the Lightning, right? Yeah. We had the Panthers, Gauchos, Brooklyn USA, Church. Who else?
The
Brooklyn Bridge.
Three of them is gone.
It's done, right? So who we got right now? Gauchos.
So you still got Lightning. It's New York Lightning now, though.
Kyrie got a team.
He with the Rams.
He's affiliated.
Okay, what about Carmelo? He got a team.
He got a team in Baltimore, but he's got a team with a younger age group.
Yeah, had his son, right?
Yeah.
What's up with him?
He's good. He's coming along.
Yeah, we going to Arizona with them. Well, they coming to Arizona with us.
Okay.
This week coming up.
Lala be at the game?
Yeah.
They regular people.
Yeah, regular.
She ain't regular to my listeners, bro.
She came
you can't just slide in my Lala. She's regular.
Nah, I mean, as far as people, I
think she hood. Like, I think she, you know what I'm saying? Basketball
regular
mom.
New Yorker. Yeah.
Okay.
Regular New York, Puerto Rican.
Shout out to my Puerto Ricans, man. Give me.
She come family deep. Brother, cousin, mommy.
How tall is he now?
What he about?
5'10", probably.
Yeah, you think he gonna go?
He look like he got
if he get the height.
Yeah, he look like he gonna grow.
You know, a lot of pressure with them NBA sons. Like, how you feel about little Bronny?
He's tough. He definitely inherited that athleticism.
Yo, he looked like a little pit bull. Like, I don't know if he gonna get that height. I think the younger one's gonna be tall.
Yeah, he does.
I think he's gonna be the one.
And Cayenne kind of has a body like him, where they look like they're gonna end up. They're gonna keep growing later on.
Like Shaq, youngest son.
Yes.
You ever played against him yet?
Nah, we played against Bronny, youngest son though.
Yeah.
He's good.
He could shoot.
Oh. Yo, what happened to fucking D Wade's son, man? Not the gay one, the other one.
He
go to school, I think, in Connecticut, right?
Yeah.
He was on that bench when he was playing with what team was that?
Sierra Canyon and Cali.
They got some pros on that team though. So.
Yeah, definitely.
He was sitting behind some.
High level players.
Yo, but now you think about it, like we didn't really know any like NBA dudes who had their kids that was really doing anything. I think Jordan's sons. Eric Gordon cracked him. But now it's a lot of kids, you know what I mean? There's a lot of dudes that's, you know what I mean? And they going high D1, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't just like, yo, you got to just do this and you gonna go. Nah, they bring their game.
They
Like,
hands on though. I would say just I mean obviously when we was younger we didn't necessarily know how the players were with their kids.
Yeah.
But just seeing now a lot of the former players they have their own teams.
Yeah.
They work with their kids. So you can see that. You can
So
see
we
that.
we seen Melo got his own team with his son.
Yeah.
LeBron got his own team with his son.
Chris Paul too.
Chris Paul. Yeah, we haven't seen him, but his son is hooping. Jermaine O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal. Carlos Boozer.
Yo, Tim Thomas still got that
Booza's son
team?
is good. He got a new team. He got a team in Jersey now. A new team. Yeah,
He's
took
opened
over
a
the
school.
players.
Word?
Yeah. He opened a school in Jersey.
There's a lot of the players. Dwan Wagner, you remember Dwan
Oh,
Wagner?
D.
His son
Wagner,
is-
nice.
His son is
His
nice.
son is
Nice.
number one in the country.
What grade?
He's a
Sophomore. Number one
word?
sophomore in the
Yeah,
country.
What school you go to?
Camden,
Camden.
same school.
Oh, that's crazy.
He tough though. He tough.
Jermaine
But
O'Neal,
6'3", I
Carlos
think.
Boozer.
6'3", tough.
Who else? Jermaine O'Neal, Carlos Boozer. We seen Amari's son before.
How can you on?
His
his
son
son in the league.
He's a little bit older than a lot
His
of
son
kids
in the
we
league
seen,
right
but
now.
yeah, he in the
Yeah.
Rockets.
That's
Matt
what's up.
Barnes' kids, Roger Bell's
They
kids.
alright?
They alright. I haven't seen them in person, but they look like they alright. Roger Bell's kids is alright.
They
That's
on the same
what's
team,
up.
right? Boozer
Yeah.
kids and Roger Bell kids on the same team
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Ron too. Ron's sons.
Ron's youngest son, the one that's playing,
Yeah,
Jerron, he played with the Chos.
Oh, he played with you.
Yeah, he played with the Chos, and this is like when I first got the Chos, so he was
Yeah.
playing.
That's what's up.
He was right
Little
under-
Ron played. He didn't play as much. He started late. I think he was a late bloomer.
Okay.
Even though he had all the hype, but the one, Jerron, the one that's he's at both of them is at a Cali school. He played with the Chos for at least I want to say about 3 years. So
I know y'all been doing it for a couple years, right? Mm-hmm. Did y'all ever like look back and like, damn, yo, we had a play like he could have went somewhere, man, but like he didn't want to listen, man. You had any stories like that?
I would say, I mean, you get that often, man.
I'm talking about that could have been like been one of those
like
guys.
One of those guys.
Yeah. Not it's still early.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I think it's still. I don't think we. I know. I didn't get to that point yet where I had somebody who
Okay.
could go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't not personally, but kids that I seen within the program, because I've been there 10 years. So I've been there a little bit longer than
Oh,
CJ.
Face, right? Face.
Face was good. There was some guys. I mean, you can get caught up in a variety of ways. You get caught up whether it be just the kind of the business of it, picking the wrong team, or just listening to the wrong person. Okay. Obviously, the academic part of it, or you never know what kids are going through in their personal situations. Okay. So there's been a few. I can't run the names off right now, but I seen it with kids within the program. I seen it with kids outside the program where it's, they just can't figure it out sometimes, or it's just a lot of shit that they will have to fight through to get to where they want to.
Yeah, I got you. That's what's up, man.
But yeah, it's easy, man. It's not easy to make it. It's easy for something, for some roadblock to stop you.
Is there still a lot of politics with like the high school and like
I
AAU
would say
scene
that
and all
the
that?
high school part of it, yeah.
High school's a lot of politics.
Yeah.
As far as like rankings or like as far as like what?
I mean, it's just like I said, it's a business now. I was probably a lot more business than when we started.
So there's more money to be made.
There's money to be made for everybody.
So y'all like sponsor driven? Like how y'all get y'all people like donations and shit?
As far as coaching,
I mean, yeah, for the Gauchos, the program.
I mean, yeah. Well, it's a nonprofit, so we get a little stipend. That's nothing.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably like a week's worth of lunch or something like that. It ain't. Yeah, it's nothing.
Yo, but so all the pros that went in there, they shelling any money back in the program?
Not that I know of. I mean, they may do here
Kimber
and there.
donated some uniforms recently.
Yeah, it's not.
Shout out
It's
to
not.
Kimber.
It's not often, but I mean, it's not often. It's not often. I mean, obviously,
Maybe those kids wasn't like, you see how y'all say y'all had these kids since 3rd grade.
Yeah.
So maybe those pros didn't have that connection like y'all had. You know what I mean? So they like, man, I ain't giving them niggas shit. 'Cause
I think
never
they
really had
have it, but it's like I said. I mean, I've heard stories where sometimes people might have heard about the players might have heard about some of the business that went on behind the scenes, so
Okay.
they don't get involved with that.
They could have said, you already ate.
Yeah. Or
shit like
they
that.
just you just don't normally. A lot of times we don't hear about giving back. You know what I mean? We hear about getting out more so you hear about giving back. So
Yeah, that's
it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of everything.
Cause it's crazy, cause it's kids.
Yeah.
And they making the bread, but I mean, it is what it is. It ain't like motherfucking like down south. Motherfuckers be betting on them little kid football games. Them pop on the shit, big money. It ain't like that. when they get like that, and then you know what I mean, I might be involved. But that's what's up, man. That's what's up, and I'm glad y'all doing it, cause a lot of these dudes don't be having no no pops or no positive role models. You know what I mean? Because you could tell a dude, yo, you could do this. If he ain't never been there and visited a college campus, he don't think it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's real what y'all doing, man. I respect it, man. You know what I mean? I respect it right now. You know, but enough with the with that. I want to get back to what you was saying, like what you did as far as like after college, the training, because people could look at y'all and like, what makes y'all qualify? You know what I'm saying? Like, who y'all guys? Yeah. So explain what makes you qualify in your resume. You know what I'm saying?
For me, I mean, I started out, obviously, you play a little bit when you're young. Mm-hmm. But honestly, I never felt I needed to play to get out of anywhere. Yeah, I kind of always knew I was going to school or whatnot, so I went to school, within the sports management field and whatnot.
Hold on, let me cut you off. Before that, if it was a guy like you, met you, little you think you would have took it a little more serious?
Well, that's a big part of what we. Well, a big part of what we do is like I think a lot of people don't necessarily understand. Mm-hmm. It's no different. It's no different than if it was in finance or if it was just life in general, right? Yeah. If you learn about something earlier, you kind of get a head start on things. You know what I mean? And definitely within the basketball part of it, the AAU part, like we hooped, we played high school against each other and whatnot.
Hell
but
yeah, that was
crazy. I ain't really know a whole lot about AAU like that. And at the end of the day, our
coaches is weak. I guess let's be real. I went to fucking LaGuardia. I had some nigga named fucking Tim. He's a fucking bum. I ran the fucking practice. It was so crazy. I don't want to go off track, but check it. I went to fucking LaGuardia Middle College, right? So we had 3 different schools on one team. You know what I'm saying? Because we had 500 students. So I had to go to practice at another school. You know what I'm saying? So I was the best nigga over there. Them niggas used to be hating on me, bro. Niggas used to be like, it was a dude, Garrett. Remember Garrett from Ravenswoods? Yeah. He was on my team. And they was like, yo, Fifth, they always be talking about you, bro. You never want to go to practice. But I was like, hey, y'all ain't give a fuck. I was cracking niggas, you know what I'm saying? But if I'd have had a little better laugh, I think I could have went D1, man. I'm paying fucking college loans right now, man.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Not the way to go.
You know what I'm saying? But like back to what you were saying.
Well, yeah, so so what I learned, as I got involved with the AAU scene is you know what I mean, AAU starts at 2nd grade. Mm-hmm. And for us, once we got involved, we was able to get up a lot of our peers. Markel is your cousin. Yeah. I went to school with his pops. Brandon's mom, we know her. She's around our age.
Yeah. Brandon's story, we was going to Portland. I was going through the check through. His grandmother behind me. She's like, yo, where y'all going? It's like me and like 10 little kids. She's like, where you going with all these kids? I'm like, I'm going to Portland. We got a basketball tournament. She's like, oh, Brandon will be there on Monday.
And that was it. That's all she wrote. Yeah. Brandon, you better thank your grandma. If you go to the league, you better kiss her first, King.
But yeah, so it starts early, and if you could, like I said, for me as a kid, not really knowing about shit, I didn't really know about AAU like that till college.
It was like foreign, right, bro? It was like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? We probably would have been better than those kids if we just started early. That's how I look at them. Like, they just started before everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Then especially in Queens, I mean, it's not, the Gauchos is probably the most well-known program ever, AAU.
Facts.
They've been around for over 50 years. They got their own gym. Their gym is it's been open for 30 plus years.
And they they never was touching them boys. The mother program, they was doing a lot of fucking, y'all know, a lot of fuckery, touching them boys, man. You know what I mean? Not the Gauchos. They wasn't with that shit. Yeah. Clap it up for that. Clap it up for that motherfucking shit. Don't bring a kid there. on that time, we gonna take some shots to that, man. We gonna take some motherfucking shots, man. Shout out to our sponsor, SDE tequila, So that's what we gonna do. My dogs and all that. But keep on telling that story.
It's you gotta get a head start, and the kids, when you can start at 2nd years old, in 2nd grade. And you start learning actually how to play and take layups, and you're not just learning being in the park and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's a head start for a kid. You know what I mean? You starting at, let's say, so 2nd grade is 7 turning 8. Whereas shit, you might not for most people, especially in Queens, like we didn't really know about AAU. Like the
We
Bronx,
had St. Rita's with
Uptown and
Lou
all that.
fucking Gons.
Yeah.
God bless. Lou Gons still here. Lou
Yeah.
Gons. We had Elm Core
Yeah.
and fucking.
Yeah.
I played with
Just-
Art. I played Art at Boys and Girls
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah, that's
BCB.
yeah.
But that
That's where I
shit
was
kind of
at,
died.
with
Remember
Audie
that?
and Monster at the Boys and Girls
man.
Club.
Miss Carol, God bless. I was there. Miss Bonnie, Miss Connie, all of them. Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
them, man. They
but-
definitely.
Yeah, so especially in Queens, I mean, we didn't have it like that. Shit, I knew more about Springfield Rifles than I do about Gauchos.
Shout out. I
You know
caught
what
an
mean?
interception with them too.
So that like, and it was at Bayside Raiders, right?
Bayside
Bayside Raiders was
Raiders.
tough.
Hey, those are the
Like,
teams.
and that's what I wanted to play
Facts.
a football because that's
Generals
the teams
too.
I know about.
The Generals
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
So,
that's what I'm saying.
but yeah. So I mean, it's just it's just getting a head start, and when you can start in second grade, you learn in an structured environment. You know what I mean? A lot of times those kids make it, whether it be they make it to college or they end up going further with it. If they're good enough to do that.
I tried to hook
That's
Gauchos
the
in
good
8th
thing.
grade. I got cut though.
Yeah. See, I didn't know
That
nothing.
guy still worked there, that coach?
It was bingo.
He
I
worked
got
there?
cut. Nah, he not there no
Fuck
more.
bingo.
I got cut.
But
Yo,
yeah.
But back to like with your whole training shit.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them where you was at, what you was doing with this. How
Um,
far you
all
went
right.
with?
Oh,
How
so
far they can take you?
what was that? That was a couple of what was that about 3 years ago, 2018, I want to say. Got the opportunity to go to Australia, Sydney, Australia, to do some
Clap it up for
training.
mine. He was a big trainer in Sydney, man.
Yeah.
I don't got regular guests. I got movers and shakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I got the opportunity to go out there and teach some kids, the American way, the Gaucho way.
Okay. that's what's up.
For me, I didn't play at a high level, but I make sure I studied at a high level. As far as the basketball standpoint, the business side and the coaching and everything, I would say I'm more of a coach than a trainer.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So I study, I take that serious, making sure I know the game and make sure I know everything that needs to be known. So I got the opportunity to go out there. I was out there for about 6-7 months. And that
How was
was
it pay?
to be honest, I didn't even care. The pay was decent.
Was
but-
it lunch money like the other shit you said?
Yeah, it was. It's a little bit more than lunch money,
Alright.
but
So you
I
got
mean,
lunch and dinner. A little bit.
yeah, I was alright. I ain't have
That's cool.
I ain't have no expenses paid, so that made it a little bit easier. But
Ladies, they loving you out there?
oh no, it's love out there. Australia,
Shout out
so-
to Australia.
Yeah,
I never
Australia.
been, but I heard stories.
It's not what you
It
see
goes
on
down,
TV.
down under.
Yeah,
I
it's
heard
not,
it goes
it's,
crazy.
It's not what you
Yeah.
see on TV. It's a lot. It's a
He
lot.
FaceTimed me in the middle of December. It was like 30 out
Oh,
here.
yeah.
It was 110 out there. He on the
Yeah,
beach.
it's crazy.
Shout out to let's do some shots for motherfucking Australia. Cause we coming. Where you was at, Sydney? Or?
I was in Sydney, yeah,
Oh,
New South
man.
Wales.
That's how we do. You know we got the shotgun. I got the coaches, the trainers getting drunk. I ain't never seen this shit. You never seen this, man. But that's
But,
what's up.
Yeah, I was out there for a minute, man. That's probably the greatest experience I had. I'm not even gonna lie. Had I been a little bit older at the time, I probably wouldn't have came back.
I remember I asked you. I was like, yo,
I
bro.
would've
You like, I
came
don't
back.
know. I might.
Had I been over 40, I wouldn't have came back.
So that could be a move.
I mean, it was I would say the only negative, and I wouldn't say it's a negative, but New York is a little bit, the basketball here is a little bit different.
Okay.
The players here and just basketball in general, a lot of times it's a way out. So this is it's
yeah.
a grind. You know what I mean? It's a grind. The people the players and everybody take it a lot more serious. Whereas out there, it's like everything is they chill. Australia, they take care of their citizens. You know what I mean? So they don't really have no worries. Even the people that might be doing bad,
Yeah.
they all chilling. So everybody's chilling. So they not using it to make a living. Whereas here, I'm in the gym 7 days a week. Kids is trying to make it out, whether they go to school.
Yeah, he don't leave the gym. He in the
You know
gym
what I mean? So-
every day, 7 days a week, 9 to 9.
So out there, I was working. Not that I wasn't working hard, but
Uh-huh.
I was chilling too. And when you go from the busy life in New York, just New York alone, where you just ripping and running, whereas you out there, you get to chill a little bit. That was a bit of a difference for me. But other than that, I basically didn't have a winter for over a year because I was out there from about the end of November to June. By the time I got back here, it was summer, so I had a full year of summer. But it was great out there.
So you brought that New York game out there. So
Yeah.
So
Everything.
somebody make it. They like, oh, okay. You got that
Yeah.
from-
We got a few kids. One of the kids that I was out there working with, he's out here. He goes to school in Massachusetts.
You go to McDuffie.
Yeah. So he's growing. He's grown. He's experiencing how it is in the States.
Okay.
Excuse me. But Melbourne, Australia, where you get Ben Simmons. I want to say Luke Longley. I want to say Patty Mills might be from Sydney, or he's from Victoria, one of them.
Okay.
But Melbourne is more New York like. I didn't get to go out there yet. That's probably, I want to say it's maybe a couple hour flight from Sydney.
Okay.
But Sydney there's a lot of talent out there, but it's not up to par yet. Most of the pros come from Melbourne. So that was a big adjustment for me, but
okay.
that was love.
All right. So if I had a kid, you know what I mean, at the right age, what should I do to get him with you guys? Like, how y'all promoting this thing?
I run being that I've been to shows now for, this is my 10th year, or going on 11th. I've been able to kind of grow a little bit. So now I'm running the Development 2 program. That starts at 5 years old. It goes from 5 years old to 12 years old. A lot of times, like I said, the earlier the better they get in a structured environment.
Okay.
They,
Females too?
Yeah, the Development 2 program is girls and boys.
Okay.
We do have lady chos. They don't start as young as the boys, but they can. One of our boys, his daughter plays with the boys. So if they're good enough, up until maybe 7th grade, the girls can play with the boys. Okay. And then after that, then they'll go to the lady chos.
Yeah, we got Sanaa. She's from Ravenwood.
Y'all seen her, the brown eyes, right?
She played with the boys. She played with.
She next up.
Oh, her little brother gonna be alright too.
Yeah, he plays on my team. He's at 4th grade. But Sanaa's the next CG.
Shamiko host.
Was it Alana, right? Alana from the Bridge, right?
Oh yeah,
Elena.
Chicken. One of them.
Chicken was tough. She's next up. She's legit.
What grade she in?
6th grade. She's legit. She's legit.
All right, man. That's what's up. So listen, I want to get into some NBA talk, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who y'all running with? Brooklyn or the Knicks, man?
I'm a Bulls fan, so that's never gonna change. But I would say my favorite player is probably KD. So I hate the Knicks. Obviously, I'm a Bulls fan, so I'm never gonna say the Knicks.
I don't hate the Knicks. I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan.
Okay.
But from the Knicks and the Nets, I like the Nets team right now. They got a good team.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm kind of fucking with both of them. I fuck with the. I think KD and what they doing over there. They don't need Harden. No. They got a 10. They got a strong 10. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That could go.
It's not just KD and Kyrie, because Dinwiddie's good, Karis LeVert is good.
But you're gonna be tired. It's like, yo, bro. It's like after you finish guarding them, and now they coming with that next 5. They ready to go.
I think I watched the game. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
I seen DeAndre Jordan caught about 6 dunks.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, they giving me Warriors, early Warriors vibes. Yeah, their energy looks high. They looking like everything's clicking. When you got energy like that,
games,
that shit is.
Bro. It's 72 games. They probably win 60 out of that. Bro.
And then, they gonna get a lot of rest. The way they looking, like I said, they giving me Warrior vibes. Everything is clicking. Everything is looking right. They gonna be tough to beat. I think.
So nobody's gonna be in their way in the East. That's what you're saying.
Nah, I don't think so.
From the basketball,
Boston will give them a run.
See what happened yesterday.
Nah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good series though.
That's
gonna be the Eastern Conference Finals though.
Boston and
Celtics.
Nah, I'm gonna go I'll probably go Miami. Miami's
tough.
Miami's tough. Jimmy Butler ain't played yesterday.
He played. He fucked his ankle.
Yeah, he played like 10
but they lost Jay Crowder too. He's a piece.
Yeah. Guys gonna step up. Tyler Herro's tough.
But I think they got
a New York kid. They got the kid Precious. They drafted.
Oh, that kid, the African dude, right?
Yeah.
His brother went to St. John's.
Oh, that's his brother.
Yeah, God's gift. Yeah, that's his brother.
Oh shit, yo. Yeah. That's what
they got a few. They got Mo Harkless. Mo Harkless from Queens.
Mo Harkless with the Forest Hills.
Yes, yeah. He's either from. I want to say he's from Corona.
That's a Nate Blue guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. So they got some New Yorkers.
How y'all feel about the Knicks? Like with they picks and all that.
I think
Obi was a good pickup.
Yeah, they as much as I don't like them, I think they for the time being they doing the right thing. They ain't overspend this summer. They got some young players.
Quickly, right?
Yeah, quickly.
That was a good draft.
But then the main thing, they ain't overspend yet. If they played out and develop their guys, they may end up being all right.
They better chill before they become the Mets, bro, because it's like the Nets was like the Mets, so now it's like they gonna be in the basement. Like you can't wait no 3 years because they might win 2 chips And then, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be Brooklyn. And you know how Brooklyn give it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They never going to let that down.
Yeah, people
Never.
from Brooklyn don't even say they from New York. The motherfuckers say they from Brooklyn. So, you know, if they win a
shout out to
title,
Ross.
and the motherfuckers, if they win that title and they coming down that same block where they do that motherfucking West Indian parade, that shit going to be crazy.
I was telling somebody text me yesterday, like, yeah, New York finally got a team. I said, no, Brooklyn has a team.
Yeah.
They the Brooklyn Nets. They not New York.
It's different.
Yeah, it ain't the same.
It's
Yeah,
different.
It ain't the same.
And I ain't going front. I think the Knicks, I think they got a shot, but it's like,
They're not a contender right now, though.
hell no.
The Nets are a contender.
The Nets is, they fight. I think it's the power rankings, Nets, Clippers, Lakers, and then everything else falls in line. Because the way the Clippers handled the Nuggets last night, like they should. I just think that they just still want to be in the bubble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like Boston, though, but that's Gaucho bias because they got Kemba. Yeah.
There's a lot of good teams, man.
But Jason Tatum is tough. And Jaylen Brown is tough.
I ain't gonna front. I fuck with Kemba, but I hope last year wasn't the real Kemba because they said his knee was fucked up, but he wet the bed last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't finish well.
Because all that shit he was doing in the tournament and all that step backs, it's different. It's different now. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't really catching them that type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know who I think is going to run the league
Don't
the
say
next
the
10
Lakers,
years?
man.
Zion.
Nah.
How y'all feel?
Ja
about it?
Morant is tough.
How y'all-
Yo,
I like Ja.
there's a lot of good.
all right.
That's a young,
I'm going to
good
give you
team.
all right. Luka, Zion, John Morant.
I'm going with Luka because I'm a Dallas fan.
All right, if you wasn't, just on some straight up basketball.
Even straight up back, because Luka is the tallest one. He's the biggest one.
Yeah.
And he's a guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going. I probably go Luka, Ja, and
He's
Zion.
taller than
You got Zion last?
Yeah.
He's an athlete.
Yo, but nobody can stop that guy, bro. Bruce Strength.
He might
Bruce
stop
Strength-
himself though.
When?
When
You seen him yesterday?
That's like Amari. I don't know.
But-
he's good, but I just like Ja's. I mean, you know, it's different positions.
Yeah.
Like Ja's the head of the snake. You know what I mean? He got a lot more. His impact on the game could probably be a little bit more. Same thing, Luka.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great three.
Luka's
It's
like a bigger Steve Nash. He's like a 6'7" Steve
His
Nash.
team with Steve Nash. He ain't win you a motherfucking ring.
Now he wasn't 6'7".
Luka might be he's like I don't know. Luka's different. I ain't
He's
gonna lie.
tough.
My whole thing is, right, these niggas is white boys.
Yeah.
He's a white boy,
He's slow. He
right?
can't
Nah, they
jump.
they break down,
Yeah.
and fucking John Moran is a fucking twig. So it's like, I gotta go with the brute shrimp. I think this guy is
But
going to.
if
You
he
seen him
don't-
yesterday, bro?
They
If
play
he don't
more games
control
than
his
him, though.
weight, though, he gonna be. What's the dude?
Bro, but he
Olin, the big old.
He ain't
fat
struck.
dude.
He ain't fucking struck the
Oliver
nigga.
Miller.
He ain't him.
Oliver Miller. He gonna be Oliver Miller,
He
yo.
ain't- look up Oliver Miller. That motherfucker is Debo.
He
God
gonna be
bless.
He gonna be Rodney Rogers.
That hell no, man.
He like Big Ross size, yeah.
Yeah, he is. But Big Rod
Rod
nice
was
too.
tough.
But
Yeah,
Big
right.
Rod
was
is
tough.
talking about Zion.
Nah, he
Zion
ain't jump
is
like
dunking
Zion.
on
Nah, he
Big
don't
Rod.
jump like
You already
Zion.
know that, King. Big Rod
That's
had
a
handle
fact.
though. But Zion is. I just think like, son. When I watch that kid play, it's
Everybody
like
tell me Big Rod was tough. And his time,
yeah.
like pros is like, nah. They go-
Nah.
Yeah.
I remember him when he did some shit at the Wheelchair Classic.
Because at the CK team they had, it was Eric Barkley, Speedy Claxton, L.O., but they put Big Rod on JV. They put the rest of them on freshman.
Yeah.
So Big Rod was the best one.
Ain't because he was light skinned. But them niggas is dogs though.
Nah,
That's
yeah.
L.O. a fucking dog.
That
That's
was
a
a different
crazy
era,
team,
man.
though. You got L.O., Big Rod, 6'5" lefty, Speedy Claxton, and Eric Barkley on one team.
Yeah.
I was going to them games at St. John's when it was Eric Barkley, fucking Ron, Reg,
LeVar Post.
sending when they had Bootsy and them niggas. I used to be at those games. I thought I was going to the motherfucking league too.
Nah, that's-
Nigga, Ron made it look so easy.
Let me ask
think
you.
for your hood.
If you go top 5, maybe try hood, or you could just go the bridge, or you could go all 3 hoods or 2 hoods. 'Cause
Nigga
it was a
asking me a
lot.
question.
It was a lot of dudes that was tough. Like Buddha was tough from the woods.
Buddha, yeah.
Chatfield from the bridge, the
Yeah.
younger one, he was tough.
Yeah, but he never. That was my dog. But he never really did it in tournaments. He was nice when we was kids.
But he just finished playing, right?
No, nah. It's
Eric,
like
was it
7 of them.
Eric is still playing.
Eric,
Which one's better?
Eric,
That's what I'm saying.
Eric played with Ron and
so
fucking Shamgar.
It's a lot of them that.
Vern
you know,
tell me about it.
it's a lot of players. I mean, just from our generation, like.
Oh, you want to name some top ones?
Who would you say?
I think Ron is. I think
Obviously
Ron.
Yeah.
I think Ron is one of the best that ever came out of New York.
Yeah.
Because
That's fair to say.
You know what I'm saying? Because he came in at era when he had to go AI, T-Mac, Kobe, LeBron,
I like Ron.
Pierce.
Ron, that's your
You know
favorite.
what I'm
He's a
saying?
different.
That was your
animal,
favorite player,
yeah.
right?
Now Ron is all time. Ron is probably number 2 on my all time favorite.
Who you got
list.
number 1?
Jordan. Nobody's
We can't really claim Jordan.
Nah, I mean,
Nah, he's
I'm
just talking about
all
all-time.
my all time
all
favorite
around.
players. Like,
Oh yeah.
I got like Ron is probably my
All right,
second favorite.
all right. Let's talk about people that we seen play.
Yeah.
From New York,
Yeah.
Lance Stevenson.
Ooh,
That I seen play.
Lance came to the hood. I remember
Lance
he
is
came to the
different.
I don't know, cause the first time I seen Kimba play was in Nike Super 6 in the Garden versus D Rose.
Oh, I remember that too.
But the damn.
I seen my freshman year at LI. Bassy came to LI, gave him like
Favorite or
40
best
points.
player?
Best.
Best player?
Yeah, era.
Oh, Bassy, gotta be.
Hell, oh yeah.
Gotta be.
Only reason why I fuck with Bash.
Cause you Bassy year, right?
Yeah, we the same year.
Yeah.
I remember we got
Bassy was
invited
doing
some shit and I got invited.
Yeah.
And I see that nigga play. I
Bassy
said, yeah, I
different,
think
yeah.
it's over for me. kid.
Cause Bassy was our Lance
yeah,
at the time.
and I'm
Yeah,
fucking
Lance
5'8".
is my
I'm like,
my
what the fuck?
my graduation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lance
Bassy was
was
different.
different.
You think we got anybody that's gonna be on that level?
Right now,
Yeah, 'cause we ain't.
because Lance was the best player from like 7th grade to 12th grade.
He won 4 straight.
But he was the best player all the way to my fault.
Yeah.
All the way through. Like, so 7th grade, he was the best player in New York City
Yeah.
from 7th grade to 12th grade.
Yeah.
And he was the best player in 8th grade. He was the best player in 9th grade all the way through when he got to 12th grade.
That only reason why I say Ron is the best,
Yeah.
because I think Ron
playing the best ever.
might have been in the league the longest.
Yeah.
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 We think about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Steph was there for a minute, but
Yeah, Steph did 13.
Nah, Ron was alone.
but the
Ron
way
been in
the
league
way he
longest.
went out, like he
then
went out
before-
nasty.
But he
Before us, they
he don't
had
get enough respect.
Vern
though.
Phillips from the Bridge.
Steph is better than fucking Kimba.
That's what I said.
Way better. Than
That's
him.
what I said.
You put Steph on the teams that
Boston?
Kim was on.
Yeah.
Any team,
Nah,
they
I
going
think
to playoffs.
Just head to head though.
Yeah, he would have fucking
Steph is
cracked
tough.
him.
See, people, I think people forget that
both,
Steph played
both
13
Galtos,
years.
by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Shamgar too, man. I think
Yeah.
Kimba under Shamgar too. But
Nah, I put Kimba
I'm talking
on
about. I'm talking about like his street legends.
Oh, Street Light, yeah,
Street
Shan,
Legends, Shan.
Shan.
Remember we was saying
I had
Shamgar. We was
housing-
saying the
yeah.
move. Remember that?
on the back of my housing uniform said Shamgar number 2. so Shan with Shan, that was a different
Shan was
era.
tough.
That
Yo,
was
but
a
I keep
different
real
era.
with you, but like with all the social media and all of that type of shit that they didn't have,
Yeah, and you
the words
man.
still travel.
Facts.
Yeah.
I ain't really see that type of energy
Yeah.
with these kids, and they got social media. I don't know. That's why I'm
Only
really asking
Isaiah.
y'all.
Isaiah had the social media.
I would say that
on
was
lock.
Jelly was probably the closest thing to what Shan was.
But I
in.
think Jelly kind of
it
fucked it
still
up.
wasn't. Yeah, because he
Cause
ain't.
Jelly
he
ain't.
yeah.
I seen Jelly kill an indictment,
Yeah.
but he ain't do it in you know what I'm saying in a tournament or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He went to mad different schools. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he had Long Beach. He playing all right now though.
Yeah, he
had
playing
Long,
well now. Yeah,
He had Long Beach State.
you got to pick the right school. That's important.
Because
Nobody from Jelly fan went to the league.
Nazi Reed.
One, yeah, but he
Oh,
lived
yeah.
that.
Minnesota.
He ain't
Oh,
need that
yeah.
shit.
But
I mean,
he
he's
wasn't.
6'10",
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, man, I remember I bet one time with that motherfucker when he was at LSU, man. That niggas fucked that money up, man.
He was
But
shooting
I-
from half at LSU.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that dude, yeah, that's crazy, man. But like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, who? I don't know.
Ron is my favorite. I would go Ron also.
Yeah, Ron had. I was at Ron signing when Ron was signing at St. John's. He did it in the Reese. He was going to St. John's. I think that was when he was in LaSalle. He did the signing. So he really made it like it was that easy, but it wasn't. That shit is a lot of hard work and dedication.
Ron is probably the epitome of New York basketball.
Tough.
Everything.
Play hard.
Yo, shout out to his brother. He doing a podcast too.
His foots.
Yo,
Yeah,
he got one too. He got some sports shit. That's the
I used
reason
to
why I
see
got
him
on my
at-
shit because he inspired me and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I used to see him in LA when Dad was on the team with Ron.
yeah, shout out to Dev, man. Oh shit, damn. Yo,
We had
Dad
a
was
lot
tough.
of players, man.
Yeah,
Dad was tough.
God bless his dad, but George was tough too.
George was a shooter.
Jeff was
George,
tough.
he had a motor. That was my son. God
There's a
bless him.
lot. We had a lot of good
That's supposed to
players.
be in the league right now.
But that he still play. He's
play
in,
overseas.
he's in some league.
Yeah.
That's the difference because the way I see it now, we didn't really know that it was 30,000 leagues.
Yeah.
Every country got a league.
Yeah.
So if you're a young baller, you might not go to the NBA, but you can go somewhere and do what you love and get paid for it.
Definitely.
You could be a rapper. Like, all these rappers ain't lit, you know what I'm saying? But they getting shows, so it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I wish that was me, because I ought to try.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I ought to try, you know?
Definitely.
Try, man. That's what I'm doing now.
It's a big
That was
business.
just in Japan. He was in Japan.
In Japan?
He back now, but that was his last. No, he was in Japan last for a year. Then he was just in Puerto Rico for one of them short seasons.
So y'all preach that? Y'all preach like, yo, y'all can still get money over the water? Y'all preach that to the kids?
I think for me is I don't speak on so much where they can go, but I would say if you could hoop for a living versus getting a 9 to 5, I mean, take advantage of it. Or if you can avoid Sally Mae,
Oh,
you know what I mean? That's the
Sally Mae
main
in my
thing. If you can
pockets
avoid
now.
Sally Mae,
Sally Mae,
avoid
man.
Sally Mae. Otherwise, you know what I mean? If you could get paid to play basketball and not have to work a 9 to 5,
do it.
you won, man.
I
It's
tell
life's
him
easy.
I got loans.
Yeah.
You don't want to have that.
That's the only phone call I avoid, man. It's you know.
So with that being said, where do y'all see like yourself for the next 5 years?
5 years.
You could go, man.
For me, I would say, I mean, I'm fighting between maybe going to college or try to do something with. I would like to do some stuff maybe with Nike. Just from I don't know exactly what. I mean, they cover pretty much the whole landscape.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I would say it'll probably be one of the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me, I work for Con Edison. So
Okay. You
I'm-
working?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm working.
yeah.
I'm good. Basketball, I'm trying to help out the kids.
I got you. That's what's
But messing with this guy, I'll probably be another cycle next.
So I mean, if say he got a gig,
Hopefully,
you
I
ain't-
pass off, man.
You
I
get
wanna.
a gig, you ain't gonna
Yeah,
do no
I'll
training
probably
with
mess
him.
with
I got a good group right now.
They got the 4th grade now, so I'll probably be with them next.
Yeah, I got some players on there.
From Queens or like from everywhere?
Well, Sanaa, the girl that we saw about earlier, her son plays. Her brother plays on that team.
Get Chase, 4th grade. He got Bassy nephew.
Yeah, I got Bassie's nephew.
Oh, word?
Bassie's older brother, Jamel. His son plays on my team. Little Jamel. I got some hoopers, man. I would always love to have Queens kids, especially Queens kids from outside of Queens.
Long Island City, yeah.
If I could get them involved, I mean, same no different than our parents. One, I think a lot of people don't realize how close Gauchos is to the hood.
Yeah.
So
it ain't too far from Skate Key,
Yeah,
you know, like
you know
Sin
what I mean?
City.
So
The parents know about fucking Skate Key
so-
in Sin City. It's up the block.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Just get your, or put them in an Uber.
That's
Like, get them
it.
right.
We talking
That's
about
what we
it.
doing.
But I'm
Max
picking kids
30
up.
minutes. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
but is it a lot of support coming from the parents, or they put it all on y'all once they know y'all got them?
I mean, with the kids that we have.
I mean, just in general, like the kids you probably lost because parents thought that you.
Well,
you
the kids from
father now.
outside, I think it's just
Yeah,
them
that's-
not used to the commitment to it, because it is a commitment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is especially if you want something out of it, you don't want to.
I tell kids, if you're not gonna come every day, then don't come.
Yeah. I mean, for
But
me,
if you're gonna
it's
come
just-
every day, I'm here for you. Give me a call.
So even during the corona, y'all every day in it? What's going on?
we've been in the gym since June. This is the first time we just closed down.
When
We're
we
gonna shut
wasn't
down
in
for
the
2
gym,
weeks.
I was going to the Astoria Park with the kids.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
3
that's
times a
commitment,
week.
bro.
Yeah.
So what like since the corona, was there any tournaments in the summertime or?
There was what? I went to one tournament with them. Cause I do a lot of stuff.
We
With
went to
shows.
Pennsylvania. We went to
We went to about 2 or 3 tournaments. I
2
wanna say.
tournaments in Pennsylvania.
There's stuff going on, but not in the city.
Did y'all get any any restrictions that's gonna be coming up next? So is it gonna be different like when y'all traveling with these kids now?
Well, we
How's it
couldn't
gonna be?
We couldn't travel for the last 2,
Yeah,
2, 3 months.
Yeah. Pennsylvania is connecting states, so we can go there.
Okay.
So we
Like-
went.
Yeah, like Jersey shut down.
Y'all losing any kids with that?
We gain kids.
yeah,
Like,
gain
that's
kids.
a
Oh, we got
benefit
the
too.
gym.
We got the gym. You know what I mean? So it's it's no different. When you with other programs, a lot of times you might get 2 days of practice, right?
Okay.
I got the keys to the gym, so I'm there 7 days. So if you can get there 7 days, you there 7 days.
You hear what he's saying, right? So if you really want your kid to
Yeah, it's
Go
it's
to
up
the next
you.
level. Pull up. Bring
It's
it.
up to
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Markel, before
Yeah.
he took yesterday off. Before yesterday, he was 6 days straight.
I'm glad he got with y'all because I remember
Yeah.
when he was at corporate. I was like, I used to see him. I'm like, yo, man, I'm taking you to Gaucho show. I don't want to play. I said, you going, King?
When he
You
started,
going.
I used to have to pick him up. I used to.
I remember he was like, yo, CJ could pick him up. That's why I
I
always
used to have to walk
respected
through
y'all.
the bridge.
You know what
I
I'm
used to
saying?
walk through the bridge and look for him. Everybody looking at me crazy, like.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, that was
what?
before the beef got a little crazy. That's
That was the
when
beginning.
we could
It
walk
was a
through
lot
and all
of
that
your
shit,
time.
man.
That was the beginning, but they was iffy though. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
walked
yeah.
through, they like, yo, why this niggas would do down here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for Markel.
That beef, man. We gotta dead
Yeah.
that beef too, man. All that shit.
Like that's that, and I would say like
Because we are so close. We used to have like the best tournaments, like going to the Bush or going to the Bear. You know what I'm saying? Going to the Turk.
But the kids,
you know what I'm saying?
the kids get along though.
That's good because they ballers. They look
Yeah.
at like them other dudes like that's what y'all doing. And that's the thing about basketball. If like I was on my basketball shit, I live, sleep. You know what I mean? Shit at basketball. You know what I'm saying? Even at that level, it don't matter. It was a
neutral
small
zone.
level, but it was like that was my escape. You feel me? So these kids, if everybody ain't gonna be a rapper, you know what I mean? That's why I named this show "Sports, Drugs, and Entertainment" because they said that's all we got, but it's beyond that. You feel me?
beyond,
You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
okay.
But it's that's I mean like I would say, and CJ might agree. The common goal is if we could get kids from I mean it's the tri-hoods because it's not just Ravenswood and Queensbridge, but
Yeah, we got Kid from Astoria,
We got Meek from Astoria.
Okay. Oh yeah, the light skin dude, short dude, right?
Yeah. But you know, like we not that old. You know what I mean? A lot of our peers have kids around this age, if not younger. And you know, if I would love to always have, you know, love to get those kids in the get them involved.
They got a
you know what I
deadly
mean?
beef though. That's
So
I would
how
love to
can
get them
how
involved.
can we improve? Like I know y'all doing your thing with it, but like if it perfect world, how can it be better?
I would say that was probably the only negative somewhat about me going to Australia because we had just started working with doing some work in the Beacon.
Okay.
In 204, so we was just starting to do some workouts in the afternoons over there.
Shout out to Ralph.
Yeah, and then I
Mighty
ended up-
head. That's back in the day.
and then I ended up leaving. But I mean, like now, you know, just with the schedule and everything, it's tough for me to get to Queens. To that, it's tough for me to get out there. But
Okay.
I mean, the main thing is, like I said, we're not that old, and a lot of our peers, the people we went to school with, people we grew up with, they got young kids, and if we can get them, like I said, the Gaucho's not as far as people think. It's right over whether you go 59th or whether you go Triborough. We talking about a matter of max, I would say, or if you take the train, it's a max 30 minutes.
Triborough, that shit is like 10 minutes,
Yeah,
15 minutes.
you know what I mean. So it's if you willing
But
to
we
commit.
want to get kids from everywhere. So
Yeah.
Brooklyn
Yeah,
kids,
but
pull
I
up.
mean that'll take the Gauchos take care of that. They take care of that as far as
We
being
got some Brooklyn dudes.
a well-known
Reese,
name.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
parents,
Irvin.
we got
Yeah,
people that can
yeah.
get y'all there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just tap in. They got Instagram.
Yeah.
The Gauchos got a page. They always doing seminars and all that. So you know what I mean? Get them kids off them P5s and all them other things and get them involved, man. You know what I'm saying?
But mainly, you know, the kids from the tri-hood areas,
Yeah.
obviously, like I said, if I could get kids from from those hoods every year, you know what I mean, a lot of my peers, you know what I mean, I've had a few that, you know, they dipped and dabbed, but if they can get involved, man, it'd be good for the kids.
Okay.
Yeah, that in a perfect world, that's perfect. I would say always having access to, you know, my peers, and then obviously, you know, knowing some of the kids that might the people that may be a little bit younger than me, the next generation, if they have kids, you know, pass them through. It gives them something to do, man, because it's not. I don't think there's necessarily anything going on in the hoods. I don't know about the Reese, but I know our centers. I don't even know what's going on.
I haven't been out there. I don't know
center.
what's going on, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
Beacon is
forgot
not
about
what it used to
basketball. I
be.
don't think they could.
Yeah.
I don't think they know that kids can still play basketball.
Yeah.
But it's all
Boys
good.
and Girls Club is not what it used to be. You know what I mean? So it's
We gonna get it back though.
we the new outlet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we can get them there, it's, like I said, it's not a rough trip. It's a max 30 minutes travel. Get them there.
So, we already talked about the high school level. We already talked about the NBA. So who y'all got winning? Before we go to the next topic,
The
the finals.
Probably go Nets.
Nets.
Yeah.
I got Nets in 6
I like the Nets.
against anybody. All right. Who we got? High school, top high school teams. Who's doing anything?
I'm I'm at Christ the King, so I'm biased. CK.
Y'all got the best. Y'all got that kid who in Illinois too. That big kid, right?
Yeah, Kofi.
Yeah. So
We got we got a couple kids in college. Kofi, Ryan Myers is at Iona.
Okay.
Got a
Jose
kid.
Alvarado's at Georgia Tech.
Oh yeah. He might get a shot to go.
I think we got 10.
tough.
We got 10
He should be able to make some
D1
money.
players right
Yeah.
now. We got 10 kids playing D1.
So
right
after
now.
y'all, who's after CK? Who's the top 5 high school teams right now?
The other Gaucho kids is at Hayes, so I
Cardinal
like
Hayes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Start saying Rays.
Stepanek is good.
Where the fuck Stepanek came from?
Yeah, they can't. And then that, like, even before I got the Gauchos, I didn't know what a Cardinal Hayes was. I knew about Rice and
I
Bryce
used to, I
King.
know some niggas from Harlem, and I used to do some like whatever. But my man went to Cardinal Hayes, so I know about, and I knew about their football too. I know some
their
girls, she got
football
some
program
twin
is
boys over there.
Christ the
bigger
King
than-
football is good too. Though.
Yeah. It's
Oh yeah,
bigger
they've been doing their thing for years. They had a couple pros. So you got Crazy King, you got Stepanak, St. Ray's, Cardinal Hayes. What else?
Scanlon is pretty good. We just had a tournament. That was the championship game.
Scanlon
Scanlon versus Stepanak.
Okay.
But those are, I would say, if I had to say, that's probably the top 5 schools, right? Yeah.
Well, listen, man, I'm so happy you guys came through. The invitation's always here. Next time we're gonna talk about more NBA shit, and just the whole state, you know what I mean, of basketball and whatever, this whole thing, the whole sports things, man,
Yeah.
So listen, if your kids want to ball at Gauchos, tap in. They here, we working, SDE, episode 3. We're gonna do another shot before we go end this thing, you know what I'm saying? We go. Happy New Year and all that too, man.
Definitely.
But y'all can tell them your Instagram and all that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Oh my goodness. I'm out the way.
Mine is Coach CJ Steed. You can DM me if you want to know any Gauchos information.
What's mine? OG Baldy 14, I believe.
OG Baldy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know mine.
But thank you.
All right.
But CJ, if you can reach out to CJ, I'm not the most accessible. Yeah. This is probably the only podcast.
I'm the administration.
Yeah, this is the only podcast we would do, probably, be honest with you.
And that's what's up, man, because we doing this shit for us. You know what I mean? Our generation, that 30 plus and over crowd, man.
That's it.
Sports, drugs, and entertainment, baby. We here. Another successful interview. Happy New Year. Love y'all.
All they want is sports, drugs, and entertainment. All they need is sports, drugs, and entertainment. All they want is sports, drugs, and entertainment. Sports, drugs, and entertainment. Sports, drugs, and entertainment.